I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome to TCM, where Thursday nights in April have been spent in Texas, the Texas of the movies. Up next, we're headed to Pasadena. Not that one, the one just outside Houston, for a 1980 drama starring John Travolta and Deborah Winger, from Paramount and director James Bridges' Urban Cowboy. Travolta plays Bud, a country boy who moves to Pasadena to work with his uncle in an oil refinery. There, he gets a taste for the local nightlife, which centers on a honky-tonk called Gillies, a bar and nightclub where the main attraction is a mechanical bull. Bud also finds another attraction at the club, a beautiful young woman named Sissy, which is how Deborah Winger works her way into John Travolta's life and the other way around. When Travolta made Urban Cowboy, he was coming off a string of wildly popular hits. He broke through, of course, in the mid-'70s with his starring role as Vinnie Barbarino on the long-running TV sitcom Welcome Back, Kotter with Gabe Kaplan. Then, in 1977, Travolta delivered an Oscar-nominated performance starring in the musical drama Saturday Night Fever, which he followed by playing Danny Zuko in the cultural touchstone Grease. Like Saturday Night Fever, Urban Cowboy had its origins in a magazine expose. This time, instead of an article about New York City teenagers blowing off steam at the disco, writer Aaron Latham wrote a story for Esquire magazine about the real-life Texas nightclub Gillies. Latham described the place as a honky-tonk saloon in Houston, where the urban cowboys go at night to dance with cowgirls, punch the bag, and prove their manhood on the treacherous mechanical bucking bull. Had I been in Pasadena, Texas in the late 70s, I can tell you this, my manhood would remain unproven. Director James Bridges shot most of the movie on location at Gillies, which operated from 1971 to 1989. From 1980, this is Urban Cowboy. To prepare for their roles in Urban Cowboy, John Travolta, Deborah Winger, and Scott Glenn all learned how to ride the mechanical bull, which sounds like a metaphor for any number of illicit activities, but in this case, it means they actually learned how to ride the mechanical bull, if you know what I mean. They all got good enough not to need stunt doubles. Travolta even spent $3,000 installing a mechanical bull in his home just so he could practice. In many ways, Urban Cowboy was similar to Travolta's breakthrough hit, Saturday Night Fever, released 3 years earlier. Didn't have the same commercial success, but its soundtrack spawned several #1 country hits, and mechanical bulls began springing up in bars all over the world. The film also gave Deborah Winger a significant boost at the beginning of her great career. This was only her 4th movie role, but it's the one that turned her into a star. Winger's performance was singled out by critics, and she received 2 Golden Globe nominations for Best Supporting Actress and New Female Star of the Year. 2 years later, Winger earned the first of 2 consecutive nominations for Best Actress, first for An Officer and a Gentleman from 1982, then Terms of Endearment from 1983, which we had earlier tonight. Coming up, we're headed to the football-obsessed town of West Canaan, Texas, for a coming-of-age sports movie starring James Vanderbeek and Jon Voight. Varsity Blues from 1999 is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Varsity Blues, then Red River, and later, the life and times of Judge Roy Bean. All rise for TCM tonight.